Final Fantasy XIV is a game with dozens of boss fights, dungeons, raids, and more content than most players can even remember. Enter Roulettes, a feature promising daily rewards that scale to your level to convince people to run content they otherwise might not. It keeps queue times down and gives players some variety in their daily endeavors. So here today, I'm going to complete every roulette in my list and just see what happens. Why? Because it's fun. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know I'm trying to get every achievement, and there's one series of achievements tied to the most horrific roulette of all, Duty Roulette Mentor. It's a queue intended for mentors to help new players, and it includes almost every piece of content in the game. And to finish the achievements, you have to run it 2,000 times. So I wanted to test the waters with this video, where we run the normal roulettes and get a feel for what mentor videos might be like. Therefore, let's get started. Alright, let's get this thing going. So first things first, before I start running anything, there's a very important step that we must get through first, and that is, of course, glam. This is probably going to be suffering, so I'm looking for something that says Veteran of 1,000 Psychic Wars. Let's see what we come up with. Oh, that should be perfect. Let's get that in there. That should be perfect. Let's go ahead and summon Celine and get to work out here. I guess I'll just take this from the top. Let's start with Expert. Oh, that was fast. Oh boy, the good old lunar subterrane. The downside about Expert Roulette is that the tanks at 90 don't even need healers, so I'm not going to be very busy throughout this. Good old dungeon healing. We'll see if we end up getting a level 50 dungeon, because it's a very different story in the early game. This is how good Scholar is at 90. With Expedience and Soil up, I have 20% MIT on the whole party. So that's before the tank even presses Rampart. They've already got 20% MIT. And then I can shield on top of that. People that think that healing is hard are not reading their tooltips. Alright, let's get our chain strat on there and just roast this bonobo. I like how this is a dark elf. Remember when we went to the first and the Ellison were called elves there? Do you think if Ellison looked like this, more people would play it? Giraffe tail instead of a giraffe neck? I feel like it could really go either way. Bro, he's also got a summoner horn. Look at him. Good old-fashioned Endwalker memory check mechanics. Oops, the summoner's dead.
The city is already overrun.
Oh, shut up, you. I've been playing too much Bosnia. Seeing this group of enemies, my instinct says Seraph Strike. Man, I wish I had Seraph Strike here. I seem to have X-cocked myself. That was really supposed to go on the Dark Knight. Watch how easy this pull is gonna be. Check this out. There's 10% MIT on Sacred Soil, 10% more MIT for the Expedience, and then I just let Celine do all the healing. I'm gonna be over here because y'all are about to be in the soup. Oh no, I'm gonna be in the soup. I thought I could range privilege, but they put the stack marker on me. What a scam. It's just Sacred Soil that. Man, real gamers remember how small Sacred Soil used to be. It's still hard to get used to the fact that it's like arena-sized now. It used to be smaller than this guy's hitbox. Sacred Soil was tiny back in the day. I think our damage is kind of low. Ow. Oh, thank goodness. Slap on Fey Union, and then I do nothing. Now I'm a DPS. I mean, to be fair, Scholar was always a DPS. Celine is the healer. My job is pretty simple. I just tell Celine what to do. My Adlo fills my entire health bar now. That means I'm getting like almost 80,000 shields. That's not even the most I can do either. I always forget how this one works. I think I want to be here. Yeah, we're good. I couldn't quite get an overflow bar. Oh, there it is. We're synced on the highest level dungeon and I've overflowed my health bar. I can ball as hard as I want. It's a Scholar's world. And this poor 3 Von Stack monk is just stuck living in it. I don't know how you get Von Stacks in this day and age. I just don't take damage. And the monk is dead. Everybody's dead. What's going on here? Nah, whatever. Boss is dead too. Who cares? I will commend the monk. Okay, bye. Alright, so that's one roulette out of the way. And after finishing Expert Roulette, we then have level 90 Dungeon Roulette, which could be the same dungeon, so that's fun. Let's go ahead and do that, I guess. Oh boy, let's see what we got. Smileton. Goodness, I haven't run this since like week 1, bros. Angry. I respect this Dark Knight just saying that MIT is my problem. Which, to be fair, I mean, if the tank was mitting, then I really would be sleepwalking my way through this. Nevertheless, tanks, please use your mitigations. That's what they're there for. Lo and behold, the hardest boss in the entire game. It's a big angry face. Watch how hard this is. You see how the eyes on this are blue? Now I have a blue debuff. Guess what I have to do now? I balance it with a red debuff. It's incredibly difficult. Oh, watch this. Now he's gonna turn all the faces upside down. Look. So now the ones that were red, they're blue now. It's even harder. Hey, Celine, why don't you heal us? Where you been? You don't get vacation time. Oops. Uh-oh, guys. I messed it up. I was looking at the wrong statue, guys. Oh no, this incredibly difficult dungeon, it's harder than I first thought. What am I gonna do now? I've got 2 red debuffs, I'm not supposed to have that many. Oh, we killed him. There's something vaguely Charlian about the architecture here. It kind of reminds me of the anti-tower. Here's a fun question for you guys. Anti or anti? I feel like it's one of those either situations where it depends on the sentence that the word is in. Because that's how I've always approached it. Some things sound better with anti, some things sound better with anti. Is this tank really trying to get through the whole dungeon with just Blackest Night and no other mitt? I kind of respect that. I saw a Blackest Night, but I haven't seen any other mitt, so that's why I'm wondering. Oh, there's one. At the end of the pull, Shadow Wall. Now that everything's dead, let's put on 30% mitt. We are gaming. I think this Dark Knight's just flexing on me, to be honest. I think I'm being shoved in the proverbial locker. Oh, so this boss is really difficult, actually. Frame Worker, check this guy out. So he has some really hard mechanics because he jumps, but that's kind of all he does, actually. He's gonna leap forward, see? But this is hard. See, he's got arrows pointing the direction he's gonna jump and then it explodes. Like, that's at least some 2nd grade level stuff. That's the old joke about Smileton. They say Smileton is such a hard dungeon, it's gonna turn your Smileton into a Frownton. See, back when Endwalker launched, 20 years ago, they hadn't added teleporting to the game yet. So in order to get to the moon, you just had to fly there on your mount. And unlocking flight on mounts, it was harder than just picking up Aether Currents. Because instead of just doing one quest for Aether Current, you had to do a quest for every single one. And none of the quests had hints, and they were randomized for each player. So if you've ever done the Treasure of Lalafudo quest with the math puzzles, that's what it used to be like to unlock Aether Currents. And then you had to fly to the moon, but it was actually the correct distance. And so every time you wiped on Smileton, you'd respawn in Limsa, and you'd have to get back on your mount and fly back to the moon. And I mean, it took like 3 days to get there, or something like that. I'm just saying it was harder on release, that's all. Kids these days will never understand OG pre-nerf Smileton. Ah yes, the big cheese. So the reason this boss is hard is because he's really big. Oh god, how did that happen? Oh, not paralysis. Get ass to that idiot. Alright, Kama's gonna go to the Mad Baby. Oh, I kind of want this music. Ah, roll a 23. All right, 2 roulettes down, many more to go. We've got our 50, 60, 70, 80 dungeons roulette, which is starting to get a little bit ridiculous in name. It used to be 50, 60, 70 back in my day. This one's scary because it really could be almost anything. Let's see what we got. Wanderer's Palace. What are the odds? This is like actually my favorite dungeon, but I haven't run it in a while. Let's see how it goes. Oh, the tank only did half the pull. You gotta go all the way here. See, back in the Realm Reborn days, you could just pull like every hallway all the way through, and you have to. That's just where the fun is had. Keep forgetting I don't have XCOG. Very used to using XCOG in situations like these. Oh, don't go out of the sacred soil. Very sad. Oh, I didn't even have emergency tactics at this level, wow. Wait a minute, did they remove the lantern oil? We're supposed to pick up oil there. Oh no, it's still here, okay. I thought there was some on the first pull as well. So part of the fun optimizing this dungeon is trying to get the pickups and fix the devices while the pull is still ongoing. Sometimes you can do that, or otherwise just get them done as quickly as possible. Usually someone can stop and grab this device while the tank starts the pull. And then there's another one in the middle here that we have to get. So while the tank does that, I'll go ahead and turn this, and then we can just keep going. There's also giant tonberries that stab the heck out of you if you get too close to them, which incentivizes you to keep moving, so you almost can't single pull here. But all the full pulls are, well, they're quite something. It's just a really fun dungeon. It's everything I liked about ARR dungeons. It's got wall-to-wall pulls, wacky mechanics that you have to interact with, interesting routes for optimization, like, I gotta get my lantern oil. Don't stab me, no! He's gonna stab me again. Yeah. There we go. Let's see if I can do this before he stabs me again. Oh, he's shanking somebody else. Okay. No, go away. Yeah. Oh my goodness, someone got the oil. Oops, I accidentally pulled the boss. I keep forgetting how much stuff I don't have at 50. Wow, it's like I instinctively reach for chain strat every time we open on a boss. I don't have it. It's not there. Look at this dude. See if we can open with a crit. Hey, we got it. You gotta go all the way. If you're not full pulling, you're not pulling. Oh no, don't step outside the sacred soil. No, don't stand 2 feet outside the sacred soil. It's 10% mid, it's free. Please, you don't have to do this. Oh, pain in my very soul. So the funny thing with this boss is the actual intended mechanic is ignore the ads. Every ad you kill makes him stronger, and so if you kill too many of them, he just gets jacked and he starts one-shotting you after a while. I'd love to do this place mid-eye level someday. I bet that would be fun. I wonder how buff you can make the boss. And he's dead. We're gonna combat not Midlander. Oh wait, there's a Femela's Black Mage. Nope, she takes it. Good fun. 3 roulettes down and so many to go. Alright, time for leveling roulette. The fun just never ends. Oh, Doma Castle. There's a probably not modded aura. Seems legit. Oh god. Oh god, why am I the tank? Tank? Okay. There's a tank stance situation, but we got it sorted out now. This is gonna be a long Doma Castle. This is gonna be a real long Doma Castle. Okay, we can fix this. This is salvageable. Alright. Okay, at least nothing can really go wrong on a boss like this. I like how Garlemald just kind of said, hey, you know, none of our guys are good enough at punching. Let's make a giant robot that specializes in punching things. What is the point of this piece of crap? This is one of the worst Garlean mechs ever, and they've got some bad ones. It's like instead of shooting the rockets out of his rocket hands, he's just punching with them. It doesn't make any sense. Worst robot ever. Oh, I guess we're single pulling. Oh, Giga Chad Summoner. As a healer, I feel it would be a little uncouth to drag things into the tank. But I don't feel so bad if the DPS does it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we got this. The tank's just not gonna pick these up, huh? Wow. I guess the Summoner's the new tank now. I'm trying, bro. There we go. I think this mad baby is new to tanking, judging by the full augmented Skaven unglammed armor set and the questionable tanking decisions. I think this person is possibly tanking for the first time. And to that, I say Godspeed. Just realized my food buff fell off. Yeah, let's get that back on. I tell you what, if the Garleans guarded Doma Castle half as well as they guarded the Bosnian fortresses, they probably wouldn't have lost the East. Look at this. This is like a standard enemy in Bosnia. They just plopped a bunch of like normal units in this place. It's not heavily guarded at all. It's in fact barely guarded. Now this last pull here is actually a really fun pull if you do the whole thing. With how things have been going, I don't think that's gonna be what we end up doing, but it would be really fun if we did is all. Yeah, we're gonna be slow walking it, that's fine. The LB on a single pack. I mean, if that's all we've got pulled, then that's just that. It just feels a little bit sad. We gotta respect the Summoner trying to do anything possible to speed up the run. Which, I mean, to be fair, even for a slow run of Doma Castle, we're only a little bit over 10 minutes. This ain't even that bad. Any dungeon you clear in under 15 minutes, I would consider a success. Oh, shut up, you. Die! And down he goes. I guess I'll commend Baby Tank. I feel like the Summoner kind of deserved it, but tank on, mad baby, tank on. Also, one thing I forgot to do is this option here, join party in progress. So what that means is if there's a group where somebody left or, got kicked, you can join that group. I forgot it wasn't on by default. Allegedly, that's how you end up with the fun runs. All right, let's do trials. Well, the Emperor's hard. Show me the portraits. Okay, nothing really blowing me away here. That Dark Knight's pretty sick. I don't think there's really anything interesting about this fight. It's just don't stand in bad and then break the infernal nails when they drop. And because of ARR scaling, basically everything in this is trivial. We just steamroll them and we never really take any damage. I wonder if I could stand in every AoE. Hang on. I'm gonna just stand in it. See how much damage it does. It didn't even break half my shield. I wanna get another crit Adlo on. Oh, can I take 2? Oh, I can. Oh man, this is how hard it is to die in this. I'm eating everything. Like it just doesn't even I have more health than when I started. Radiant Plume, Venn diagram. Didn't even break my shield. So yeah, if you want to have fun playing ARR content, you're not going to. And now it's dead. Give it to the Dark Knight for that sick portrait. Next is main scenario roulette. This is the one I've been kind of dreading because if it's Praetorium, we're locked in for minimum half an hour. But we just gotta dive in and find out, because everything on main scenario roulette can also show up on mentor roulette, and from what I've heard, it does often. But it's okay. I'm ready. My telegis have been ataleggied. What? How bad do you think this would be if I do like lowest viewing angle, maximum zoom? We're gonna play this as like an over-the-shoulder shooter. Oh, thank goodness it's Castrum. All right. Time for the Lala experience. As I always say, the fun part with playing a healer is that the only real information that I need is the health bars. I barely even need to see where I'm standing, which is good because I barely can at the moment. Oh god. I don't even have all of the effects on. This is just like a disco party. Don't panic. This is actually awful to look at. I changed my mind. So as always, my favorite game to play with roulette content is who actually queued for this. Safe to assume it's going to be the Sprout in almost all cases. There's only one Sprout here. We've got a Sprout wearing default red mage gear. But yeah, sometimes it's a little bit harder to guess because you've got this Lancer here, Giga Chad Femelizen Lancer, but she's also wearing like mostly ARR gear other than the Lance. I'm just going to stand in it. What's it going to do, hurt? No, not really. I know I'm like the old man yelling at the cloud, but the real OGs remember 8-man Castrum. 8 people in Castrum was just always the silliest crap ever. Because Praetorium has so many cutscenes, you would just AFK. You'd, watch a video or something. You'd look away from the screen, but Castrum was like not quite AFK enough. So you had to pay attention to actually what was happening in the game. And usually people would just meme around. It hit particularly different. You had to go and blow up the fuel depot and everything. That's all gone now. You had to stand around and dance waiting for Sid to show up. There was a very specific skill set that you needed to time the stuns on the Colossus boss so that you could block its invuln and kill it like 10 times faster. And I used to be really good at it. It was a percentage of his health bar where you would activate the stun to where it would block the first invuln and you just steamroll him before the second one even came up. How close do you think I could stand to this before it kills me? Let's find out. Ha! Pretty close. I'm gonna stand in this too. What's it gonna do? Kill me? No, it's not. There's not even like bone stacks or anything here, so every time you take damage, it's just damage. You know what it means when you take damage in Castrum? It means Celine has to heal a little bit more. Doesn't mean it's not like I'm gonna do it. I wanna see, how close can I get? How close can I get? Okay, I don't think I can take the full hit. I bet with a crit shield and a sacred soil, I can tank the whole thing. Let's fish for one. Okay, there it is, we got the crit shield. Gonna get another thermobaric strike, come on. There we go. Oh, he's gonna die before I get to see it. I want to see if I can take the whole thing. Ah, that's the worst block ever. Dude, we're like half a second out. Oh, I just wanted to take the damage. How much does Needle Burst do, I wonder? 600? That's not even worth moving. Why dodge? Nothing even hurts. Look, Celine is out healing it. See, this makes me wish that there was like deep dungeon mechanics in regular dungeons. In a deep dungeon, if you stand in a big glowing AoE, you just die. And that's kind of how it should be, because like you have so much time to dodge these AoEs. Big, giant, glowing orange AoEs. Like if you stand in that, you should just die. I hate to say it, but this game's mechanics on casual content are pretty simple. Don't stand in the glowing circle and you won't die. But the thing is, even if you do stand in it, you still don't die. So like there's no incentive to even try. Standing in an orange AoE should be instant death, because it's not like they're hard to dodge. Maybe add like twice come ruin on the boss fights, because some of the bosses, they do tricky things with how the AoEs drop or whatever. But just on like a normal pull, there's no excuse to get hit. But I'm an elitist, what do I know? One of the greatest tragedies of ARR is that this speech didn't get voiced. Can you imagine this dialogue but with ARR voice acting? Oh, it would be so glorious. I want to get the voice of ARR Alice to read these lines.
That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorzea's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness. Come, warrior of light, our task remains undone.
All right, let's see it. Hit me. I don't care. Hit me. 1,000 damage, I got that. Yeah, no, it's all 1,000 damage, so I could take at least 4 of those before I die. I'm really curious what happens if I stand here. This is the most middle of the road. It didn't even break my shields. Why are we doing mechanics at all? I'm curious. This one's risky. This one's really risky. Yeah, that one actually hurt a little bit. I'm convinced, though, that full shield sacred soil, I think I could stand dead center on one of those and live. And she's dead. GG, idiot. Alright, only a handful of things left here. We got Guildhests, a roulette I would never run, but here we are, running it. Oh wait, all I have is Physica in here. Ah, crap. Oh, I don't even have Art of War in here. Ah, crap. I remember why I don't run Guildhests. We're gonna have any fun in here. That's what you're supposed to do here, is like, deal with the healers before you deal with the tank. But if we wanted to, technically, I could just put them to sleep and then we could just kill the tank. We don't even have to kill the healers at all. See, it's that easy. And we win. It goes to the Mad Baby tank. Go talk to our boy Ribard. Oh, bald. He's ribald. He's not a bard, he's just bald. Mad because bald. Ribald for her pleasure. What? Alright, playing a dangerous game here by going into Alliance Raid Roulette. This is either going to be Labyrinth of the Ancients or Ritterana Lighthouse. If I'm right, like the video. Well, only if the DPS ever readies up. Oh, great. DPS. Wow, imagine waiting 30 minutes to queue for an alliance raid as a DPS, and then missing the queue because you're too busy reading Catgirl fanfics. I just want to play the game. Oh my god, we're actually going in. Alright. Oh my god, it is Ritter on a lighthouse. Oh man, like the video, idiots. I was right. I haven't run this in a year. Oh man. Oh, that's a nice plate. Oh, here comes Tide Pods. Well, it's a good thing I've been doing a lot of Bosnia, because most of the Bosnia mechanics just come from the Ivalice raids anyway, so, like, I should be well prepared. Is that the Sage Relic? It looks like a bunch of missiles. It's kind of awesome. Look at me, no food buff. I'm not even a gamer. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I was on the edge of it. It's a really weird looking boss. Like, he's got these little peg legs, but he's flying anyway. Then he has his tail. He's got like a ball and chain tail that presumably serves some purpose. I don't know what its executive function is, but it's there. Oh, I might need to actually heal people. Gross. Is Vamfrit somehow like tangentially related to the stupid lady with the big water jug statue in Charlian? That's one of the gods, right? I don't remember who that is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Oh, wow. Keep stepping in the water. Fight has one mechanic, don't step in water. Here's me, I got my frickin' puddle jumping boots on. Then you got this guy with his boots of invisibility. Lol. And now he's dead. GG, idiot. Wee. That's a pretty cool looking location. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, I'm just killing stuff. Ow. And then we got old Belias the Gygus. He has a man for a stomach. These really are some weird looking boss models. I forgot how strange things can get in Ivalice. His six-pack is a man with a six-pack. That's like if I strapped my jacked friend to my chest to make it look like I was more jacked. So they took a tall guy that wasn't ripped and just tied him to a short guy that was. And he's dead. I've been waiting all expansion for them to give us dyeable Ivalice gear, and they still haven't done it yet. Are you really going to separate these? I thought we would just AoE them. Whatever. Man, this zone is just awesome. It's easy to forget how cool some of the backing scenery can be in just random places like this that you never even really look at. Very underrated content. And then we come to this. 1 is not a prime number, and that's all you need to know. Oh, proximity bomb. How close can I get? This one's an alliance raid. Oh, yeah, this ain't like Castrum. Low-key, he only hit me for like 20,000. If I had just got a crit Adlo, I would have actually lived. All right, my health is 6. 6 is not a creative number. Multiples of 4. All right, easy. I really want to see them make a harder version of this boss, where it's like slightly more difficult math. It doesn't have to be full-on algebra, but just give it like some multiplication type stuff, you know? It'll be funny. Ow. I forgot about this. Oh no, what happened to Alliance B? Oh. There they are. Alright. It's prime number time. Bam! Multiples of 3. LOL. Watch this. I abstain! GG, idiot. Oh, I almost made it that time. If I got a little bit further away, I would have lived. Well, after all that, you can roll on some Evolution Arithmetician's shoes. Maybe if you wear those, it makes the mechanic easier. Probably. Great view. It's really such a cool location. It's a shame that it's just like a raid. I mean, you know, these look like buildings in a city that you could like walk around in, but no. You guys remember back in the day where games would have like random background scenery that would look cooler than the actual level? It's kind of what I feel like here, you know? It's like, man, I'd love to know what's in some of these places. Hey, shut up, you. Oops, I overwrote the chain strat. My chain strat now. I don't remember what to do on the... Oh, guess we're gonna find out. Huh. Okay. I'm trying to figure this guy's rig out, because, like, it's clearly a dragon rig, but he's also got that weird detached head like the sewer monster from P2. I've been waiting to see if his head actually detaches, though, because I don't think it does. So I'm pretty sure it's just a dragon.
Your pain is my pleasure.
It's really hard to take this guy seriously when he's just Ilbert's voice. Ah! Oh no! Oh crap. Oh no, our poor healer. Oh, left to die alone. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, stop jumping on me! Uh-oh. Oh, not again. Oh, not again. Okay. Comm goes to you for good portrait. Well, I already have all these cards, so I do not have the Construct 8 minion, though. Aw, man. It looks like I won't be getting it either. This is kind of a nice shirt. What is this? Monk Samurai. I don't like that. Bro, the tank glam is nice, too. I've been sleeping on the Ritterana Lighthouse glams. I love the Orban sets, but I didn't even think about these ones. Okay, and outside of PvP, there's just one roulette left, which is normal raids. Could be anything, so let's find out what it is. Oh, of course. I'm trying to remember what rig this actually is. Is it Sun Wukong? Maybe Kefka? There's gotta be something Stormblood era. When's the last time the devs actually added a new rig to the game? I'd be very curious to know, but can I just say no to this? Just say no to knockback. Yeah, I can. Lol. Just say no to knockback. Ah, crap. I only get to say no once. Just say no to knockback once. Just say maybe to knockback. Uh-oh. No. No, he cheated. Oh, God. I forgot Styx was in the original version, too. Too bad it's really easy. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. That was gonna be the easiest raid wide ever. Just watch. LOL. Taking damage is cringe. Dude, now that everybody's got Manderville relics, we're killing this so fast. You can't knock me back. I say no. Oh crap, it's Styx time again. Come sail away, babe. Get killed, idiot. Yeah. Very easy. Oh, I got 12k for using the roulette. Nice. I don't know. Everybody left before I could calm. And there you have it. That is every single roulette except for Frontlines, which Frontline doesn't show up on Mentor Roulette. So yeah, that was good fun. It's nice to just play the game sometimes and enjoy it, you know. But more importantly, that gives us a taste of what it can be like to just run all types of content all in one go, which again is the type of experience you get in the Mentor Roulette, which I am planning to unlock very soon. So functionally, this is very similar to what I'll likely end up doing with that, except that'll be a little bit more hectic because you never know what you're gonna get each pull of the roulette. It could be a raid, a trial, it could be, a dungeon that's all mixed in there. But also, previous expansion extreme trials are in the Mentor Roulette as well, so if a sprout queues for an extreme without knowing any better, you could get dragged into that, and you have to stay and help them clear it. So things can get a little bit whimsical. Nevertheless, I had a bunch of fun making this. I hope you guys had fun watching it. Definitely let me know in the comments if this is something you would want to see more of, because I'm almost certainly going to make the Mentor Roulette series, and it will almost certainly be kind of done in this style. So hopefully you look forward to that. But holy crap, it's dinner time and I need to go look forward to some chicken. So I'm gonna get the heck out of here. 1 like equals 1 chicken, okay, bye.
Endless shrouds of darkness!
Come.
He has become a...
Come.
This cannot be allowed to proceed any further.